Okay guys, good morning. So what are we going to do? We're going to do well, you've already seen it. I'm going to do a sort of a really nice little thing with resin. Yeah. So what I did, I went to the, I don't know how you call it, recycle shop, secondhand shop, somewhere where they bring stuff they don't want anymore. So I picked this out, and I picked it out because of the size and because of the slope, because this is going to be my mold for the sort of a, I don't know what you call it, sort of a tray or a platter or whatever you want to call it. So what I'm going to do is I want to pour something that's big enough to let sink in here and where this is going to stand up. But so as you know, it's pretty difficult trying to get the diameter of how much you want. So here's the first tip. You take a piece of tape, and we're going to put that tape right where we want it, in the middle, and we're going to put it right there, and then we're going to come down, whoops, a little straight, you want it a little straight, smack down the middle, and let it come back up. Now we're going to cut off the excess like that. Going to put the tape away, and now we have exactly what we need when we pull this off again. Put that aside, we'll stick it down flat, and then I can measure it, and it says exactly 34 centimeters. So that's what I need. Now I'll be right back with the next step. Okay, what I did now is I glued 4 pieces of cardboard on top of each other, and before it's really dry, because that's important, we're going to do the circle. Now I have a little push pin here in the middle. I have a piece of cord, and I've already measured out 17 centimeters, because that's what the half of that is. Let's see if I can take it up to there. Yeah, I can. Okay, now what we do is just draw a circle like that. So that's a perfect circle, and we're going to measure it up again just to be on the safe side. It's 35, and that is 35. So if I go on the inside, that'll be okay. Gotta have a little bit more, but not too much. So right now I'm going to come with my knife. I'm gonna pull it. Whoops, that went a little crooked. And it doesn't have to be really, really tight. You know, it just has to be cut out. Now the good thing is that we can use this over and over and over again, because once it's dried, the glue is going to keep it all together. That's number 1. I'm hoping it's going to come out. Pretty much a little bit there, I guess. That's 1. And then we're going to go down to 3 layers. As you can see, I have 4 layers, and I'm going to go down 3 and then leave the bottom one, leave that on there. So I'll be right back. Okay, I want to just tell you again, make sure when you stick them all on top of each other to be ready to cut it out straight away, because I did have a little problem getting that last layer off because it was already sticky. So I will do that as fast as possible. So now I'm going to get my plastic. This is like cling wrap, only they use this to ship stuff out, you know, but they turn around those pallet things. So we're going to put this in as smooth as possible. And doesn't really matter, don't be too hard on yourself, because this is the bottom is going to be the bottom of the platter. So if it has a few little creases, that won't be much of a problem. You won't see it anyway, because that's going to be facing down on the table. So there we go. Now you do want to get these little sides nicely tucked in. Oops, sorry, my head was in the way. You do want the sides tucked in, because that's where you're going to get the raised thing, you know, and it has to be nice and thick, otherwise it's going to sort of go all wobbly. So there we go. That we got that ready, and that's it. We're ready to pour, and I'm going to be pouring it in a couple of sessions, because I want to have the nice pattern on the bottom, and I do want to have a clear layer on top. I think it's going to, you know, if you just pour it really thick and you have a lot of color in there, it won't be that nice translucent kind of a look. It'll be more opaque. So if you want something to have this beautiful light shining through it, what you do is first you do, well, you could do both. You could do a clear layer first, then do your really nice layer, but either way it works. So if you do the nice layer first, then layer it off with a clear layer, it'll be the same, but it won't be as thick, so the light can come bouncing through it, and that's what we're going for this time. Okay, so I'm gonna mix me up some resin, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, now I have to speed it up a little bit. What I have here is the little acrylic diamonds. So we're gonna put those along the side. I've mixed my resin, and we're gonna put these all along the side. Zip, go away. There we are. So that's gonna be nicely, oopsie, that's what I said, we need to get it really in the rim there. That's it. And then I was going to add this crushed glass, but I'm not sure how that's going to look, and I can't take it off if I don't like it. Maybe a little. So, because this, of course, it's going to be a beach theme, you know, water, because I love the beach. Haven't been to my island this year, but we're going to get there soon, I hope. So we're going to put that in there just for the color. And it's starting to look good, but I gotta get a move on, or my resin is going to get hard, and we don't want that. Okay, that's it. That's enough. I kind of like that. Now, to make sure that it's going to stick together, I'm going to give it a little bit of a resin brush off. There you go. That's going to sink right through, and it's going to stick it all together. Yeah, that's going to work. A little bit more, that I can see that everything's nicely stuck together. There we go. That's the last of it. Okay, now we're going to go for the colors. So I'm going to start off, of course, with a nice bit of dark blue. There we go. And I'm going to do the darkest color. That's Blue Bayou. This is from Primary Elements, colorart.com. I'll put these links down below under the video. So I'm using a lot of Primary Elements because I really do think the colors are really amazing. And I have another one, which is Belitz Blue. These are especially for resin, so Leslie has both. She has them for what we use in the paintings, and she has them for what we use in the resin. So that's about it. Gonna see if it's a nice color. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Now then I want a little bit lighter. This is Ocean Wave, and I don't want too much of that, so I'm gonna give it a little. That's it. And I'm trying to do this really fast, guys, because like I said, my resin might just, you know, say it's been enough, and I want to stiffen up and get on with things, but we're not going to let it do that. So that's the Ocean, which is a pretty nice color, and it has this really beautiful sheen to it. There goes my resin. Oh, I'm doing it way too fast, but that's okay. We'll clean that up later. It's only resin. And good thing is we're in our little studio, so we can get everything really, really dirty, and it doesn't matter. That's the green kind. Gotta be a little faster. Yep, that's that. The cup is really thin, and it's just when you want to grab it with your gloved hands, that's when it goes wrong. So there we are. Oh, that is a beautiful color. See that? So we're going to start off with, we're going to start this because otherwise might have a problem. So we're going to do this in the middle. This represents the really deep sea. Then we're going to come in with the ocean color, which we're going to do around here. That's that. Yep, looking okay. Then we want some of that really nice green stuff. And I mixed up 500 milliliters of resin, but it really doesn't matter anymore because I spilled most of it on my my table. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I can scrape some of that off. Let's see, put that in there. Yeah, that works. Because I do have to be able to get it out of the mold later. Okay, we got that part. Now my hands are sticky. Now I need a bigger one because we're going to go lighter. Oops. Yep, that's it. Oops, not that one. This is a Stargazer, and that's the lightest. Put that in, a lot of that. Okie dokie. That's a nice color. Well, you can see how nice nicely. The sheen over it is really pretty. And you see how fast it's being taken up with the resin. That's that. Now I really need to get my torch thingy. Okay, I think that's about it. Let's put that on there, the lid, and then I'm going to come back in with a little bit more of this. Okay, I think that's more than enough. Okay, let's see how that works. Okay, that's looking okay. Now I just want to do one more with the stargazer because it's a lovely color, but I need some more here around the rim. Oops, here it is. Not too much of the color because I do want it a little bit transparent. And I am having an idea that my table is not level, because what I'm seeing is that the pattern is sort of moving, so I'll have to take a look at that in a bit. Okay. I do like that little bit of transparency because you're gonna be seeing those little acrylic diamonds. Okie dokie, that's that. Do want a little bit more up here, but I can't blast it too long with the with that heat tool. But I'll take it off later and put it on a table which is level. Now I'm going to use the last of this. That's about it. You won't see that. I'm going to give it one more torchy thing. There you go. that's it. Okie dokie. Now the last, of course, is my super duper glittery stuff. Don't want to do anything without the glitter. I'm gonna give that just a little shine. That's cool. And of course the holographic one, which I have been saving for stuff like this. These are just a little bit bigger, makes it really cute. And I'd like to do around the rim, because that's going to be raised. Oops. There you go. That's it. And I really like all those little holes in it, because those are those acrylic diamonds. You know, that's cool. I like that. Okay, I was going to pour this on, but I won't. I think it's done. So I'm going to let it rest, let it stiffen up, and then I'll come back when I put it in the bowl. So see you in a bit. Okay guys, I took it out of the mold, as you can see, and I put plastic on top of it, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's still really flexible. That took 3.5 hours. So we're going to take the plate and we're going to make sure it's nice in the middle, and then I'm going to put something really heavy on there so that it can slump in there. And I feel that I can still do something to it, because it's still, you can still move it. Like that. Sorry, but I gotta apply a little pressure. And always make sure you got the good side up. That's really important too. Okay. I'm not feeling any more air between, a little bit here. It's starting to come back a little bit, so we have to make sure that it's, oops, sorry about that guys. I think that's about it. I'm going to keep that in the middle. And this is going to be just like it is. I'm going to press down a little bit on the edges, just a little bit, like that. There you go. And we're going to let this sit until tomorrow morning. Oh no, wait a minute, it came back up a little. Got to make sure that it really stays down. It is creeping up, back up a little bit. Okay, I think that's okay. So we're going to let that sit until tomorrow, and then I'm going to take off the plastic. I hope I can take it off, but we'll see. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay guys, we're ready to take this off. So first the top, and we'll take it out, put this away, and we're going to take this off. So that's that, and there we have our ocean platter, whatever it is. I kind of like it. It has the I did add a few of those glass faceted beads. The light's going to shine in there. I think I will have to, let's see if I have one here. Not sure, no, don't. I'll have to cut off a little bit of the sharp pieces. I do have a few pieces that are a little bit sharp. I'll take care of that later. But up to now, I think it's really nice. A little sparkly, as you can see. This is from the plastic and pushing it in the mold, but that's okay because it's on the table anyway, and the sides are pretty cool like that. As you can see, it looks like water. Here I have a little bit that I have to take off, but overall it's pretty nice. Don't you think so? And we could do some shells or something in there. That would be kind of cute to put in some shells. Of course, I have lots and lots and lots of shells. Let's see. Yeah, that looks cool. We could do that. Remember when I found this on the island? I still have it. It's a vertebrae, some big fish. So I think that's about it, guys. That's how I would go about doing it, and it sure looks cute. And you could put all sorts of stuff in here. Some of those glass nuggets or something that makes it, you know, just really pop. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the instructions of how I did it. Hope I did it fast enough. And if you like it, please share. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Right down here is a little button you can push on, and if you want to get notified, you have to click the bell. So thanks all for watching, and see you in the next video.